just make you feel like a princess. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today marks the beginning of a new series that I'm going to do here on my channel. Basically, what I want to start doing on here is taking eyeshadow palettes and creating 3 videos for you featuring one palette, which if you could tell by the title of this video, the first palette I'm going to do is the Morphe JACLYN Hill palette. A lot of you might have this palette. It's one of my favorite palettes actually in my entire collection. I pick this up all the time. But basically what I want to do is using just this one palette, I'm going to create 3 looks for you on 3 different days. I'm going to upload these looks on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That way you don't have to wait too long in between the looks to see the next one. And each palette that I make a little series on, I'm going to do a neutral eye look, I'm going to do a colorful eye look, and then I'm going to do a glam eye look. That way you can kind of have multiple options on how to use your palette at home. Like this video if you like the idea of this, if you want me to continue doing these, let me know. Also, let's go ahead and do a vote for the next palette that I do this little series with. I'm gonna give you some choices. Choice number 1 is the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Prism palette. So here's choice number 1. Next one is an oldie but a goodie. I know a lot of you guys have this palette, but the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And the last choice, let's go ahead and throw in the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. That's what this one looks like. So yeah, comment down below your vote for the next palette that I do this kind of little series with. I'll put it in the description box, the options also, in case you're more of a visual learner. But anyways, obviously this is the neutral look I came up with using this palette right here. If neutral's not your cup of tea, don't worry. Wednesday I'll be having my colored eye look coming out, and then Friday will be my glam. If you don't want to miss that, don't forget to hit that little bell icon by the subscribe button. I'm like already assuming that you're subscribed already. But yeah, if you don't want to miss the other looks, hit that bell button. You will get notified every time I upload. And yeah, let's get into how I got this look right here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this shade here, which is called Silk Cream. And with this fluffy collar brush, I think I got this brush at TJ Maxx a long time ago. But any fluffy brush will do, as long as it's nice and big and soft. And I am just going to start building up a transition shade in the crease. I don't know if you guys can see, but when I press in, you can kind of see, and I can feel it, the outline of my eyeball. And that is where I'm applying this color. Next, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this shade here, which is called Butter. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M330 brush, which I've talked about this brush all the time. It's amazing. If you haven't tried it, get it. But I'm just going to start kind of placing that on my outer corner and kind of also working it up into the crease a little bit too, just to blend it through. And then after each step, I like to go through and just kind of blend the top just to make sure it stays nice and blended. Count how many times I say the word blend in this video. Just kidding, don't do that. It's a lot of wasted time. Pick up this shade right here, which is called Beam, and with an e.l.f. concealer brush or any flat brush will do, I am going to start just putting that on my lid. I'm gonna actually get a little up close and personal. Side note, guys, I picked up this mirror at the freaking Dollar Tree. Like, how princessy and bougie does it look? $1. So yeah, if you live near a Dollar Tree, highly recommend this mirror. Then we could be matching. Back to the broadcast. So I am just going to be putting this on my lid. And I didn't wet this at all. This is just going on so nicely. And I'm gonna stop kind of about midway through. So if I open my eyes, I'm gonna stop kind of where my pupil is, because I wanna go in with one more color. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called SBN, and I'm going to put this shade kind of, I'm gonna start where I ended with that lighter shade and kind of just blend the matte area to that shimmer shade I just put down. Oh, this is what it looks like on my finger in case, because that shade kind of looks different on the finger than it does in the pan. So that's what SBN looks like. And this is just gonna help me create kind of a more ombre look. All right, that's kind of about what I was looking for. I'm gonna go off camera really quick and pop on some lashes. Now, if you are not a lash person, you can just throw on some mascara and skip the lashes. That will look just as beautiful, but just because I want a little extra something, I'm gonna put some on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I did go ahead and put on the Ardell Wispies 113. These are one of my favorites. Alright, let's do a little bit of something underneath the eye. Let's go back into this palette, and I'm gonna dip back into Silk Cream. And again, I'm picking up that Morphe M330 brush, and I am just gonna run that underneath my lash line. Okay, I'm just gonna pop a little mascara on my bottom lash line. I need something for the lips to go with this. I think I'm gonna use this Tarte Tarteist lip paint in the shade Festival, which is a really pretty kind of mauve-y neutral pink. Alrighty guys, so this is the neutral colored eye look that I came up with my Morphe JACLYN Hill palette. Obviously, it's a neutral eye look, so it's very wearable. I paired it with kind of a more neutral colored lip, but you can give it a pop of color. You could do a nice red. That's what's nice about neutral eyes, is you can kind of do whatever you want with the rest of your makeup without having to worry like, oh, is this gonna match? Is this gonna clash? Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to stop by my channel. Hopefully you got some inspiration if you have this palette. My next look with this palette will be up on Wednesday. It's gonna be a colorful look. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss that. And then Friday is when I'm going to go ahead and do my glam look with this palette. Also guys, don't forget to vote for the next palette that I do this 3 looks 1 palette with. So again, in the running, we have the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Prism palette, we have the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and we have the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. So let me know by commenting which palette you want me to do next down below. Other than that, guys, I'll see you on Wednesday.
I guess if you're watching this though, like not right when I'm coming out with these videos, like you could have searched like neutral eye makeup tutorial, and it could be a Friday you're seeing this, so.
That's a little confusing. Oh well, if you're watching this on Monday when it goes up, I'll see you on Wednesday.